Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Golden Sun Dark Dawn. In the last episode, we went through the Tepe ruins, and we came out the other side of the Kraden mountains, and we have arrived in Morgal finally. We finally reached Belinsk. We can finally meet up with Kraden and find out what we need to do to take the feather from the mountain rock. Without further ado, let's go into the grand city of Belinsk. This is one of my favorite towns in the whole entire game. I like the song. I like the music that plays in this song. I like the music that plays in this city as well. It's really catchy and really awesome, upbeat and awesome. We finally made it to Belinsk, and somewhere around here we should be Kraden again. Hopefully, hopefully he hadn't forgotten. This city is enormous. I suppose the capital of Morgal needs to be, though. Even got musicians everywhere. I am overwhelmed. There's so much to see and hear. And musicians! They make the city seem so joyful. But hey, didn't Savetta tell us to request some song from a band when we're ready to meet her? That's right, it's called Arangoa Prelude, if memory serves. Indeed. First things first, though. Let us begin looking for Kraden. Let's go soak up some local color and talk to people. And that's pretty much what we're going to be doing pretty much the entire episode. We're going to be exploring Belinsk for a while. There's a lot of stuff here to pick up items, to go see the shop and all that other stuff. First things first, I'm going to pick up a couple of key terminologies that are going to show up here. The first one, this old man here says right here, says, "The people of Champa and Morgal are more alike than most of my countrymen would like to admit." Okay, so see, he said the word Champa, and Golden Sun fans would know what Champa is. Let's go ahead and see that term. Champa. This seafaring nation has a long tradition of piracy. Despite their reputation as seagoing thugs, the Champa people have a strong national pride. These people were in Golden Sun: The Lost Age. So, that's where they come from. Both cultures regard family very highly, which makes me worry about what Briggs will do to us. Alright, so Briggs is another key term. We're going to be... He's a key character from the second game, too. Briggs, this grizzled sailor, is the de facto ruler of the notorious Champa pirates and the father of Iolio. Despite his brash demeanor, he has a sentimental side. This seen with the attachment of his old worn-out ship. So that's Briggs. He was in the Lost Age, too. Okay, and the next key term I kind of want to grab are from these people up here. Good old King Volchek finally caught that Champa ruffian Iolio, the scourge of the Eastern Sea. Alright, so we've got two terms here. Iolio, let's look at who that is. I think I'm saying his name right. I had a hard time in the second game saying his name too. Iolio, this young pirate, has succeeded his father Briggs as the scourge of the Eastern Sea. He has been captured by the Morgal forces and being held in Belinsk. Okay, Iolio was in the second game too, but he was a baby in that game. Alright, and let's go see Eastern Sea. Eastern Sea, the Great Sea, lies to the east of Angara and includes both the Ataka Sea and the Sanan Sea within its expanse. In the wake of the Golden Sun event, it was separated into northern and southern regions. Okay. So that's the Eastern Sea. He's going to be boiled to death on the next full moon. Better than he deserves, if you ask me. Wow! I'm sorry, he may be a pirate. Nobody deserves to be boiled to death. That's like really painful, inhumane way of doing death penalties. Ignore this chest. There's going to be a lot of chests in Belinsk that we cannot get right now. We will be coming back to Belinsk later, and we'll be able to pick up these chests up. So if you see any chests like this, don't worry, we're going to be coming back. But those are the key terms I wanted to pick up first. The first item to the to-do list to go and clean up areas here is in this room, right? In this house real quick. If you come over here and look in this pot... Well, not this pot. Is this pot? No, it's the barrel up here. I'm sorry. The barrel has an herb for us. I know it's, you know, pointless items grabbing at this point, but that's okay. Now we're going to come down here to the sanctuary. The sanctuary has a couple of very interesting secrets down here. If we come down here, we see a secret library. But if you investigate this bookshelf... Well, what do you know? We got the Sun Saga 4. We got the 4th version of the Sun Saga. And right below it, on this bookshelf, is a sacred feather. Now, before I go into any further detail, let's go and look at the Sun Saga 4. First and foremost, I'm going to give that to Karis, because Karis has the other ones. There we go. Let's go ahead and read the Sun Saga 4. Isaac and his friends survived the destruction around Lalivero. They soon continued their hunt on the ancient boat bound for the Eastern Sea. Though still in pursuit of those who had kidnapped Jenna. They also had been given a new mission by the ruler of Tolby. Above all, the ruler wanted to find the lost land of the ancients, Lemuria. Their search took them far and wide. What they soon found shocked them all. They caught wind the news that Felix and Sheba were still alive. The scoundrel and his captive had survived the collapse of Venus Lighthouse. Isaac heard first that Felix's journey had taken him to Izumu. Word has it that Felix and his party had defeated the legendary serpent of Izumu and saved the village. And Felix had also caught up with the notorious pirate known as Briggs and given him a thrashing. Such heroism from Felix? Then word reached in that he braved the Ankle ruins, and yeah, I couldn't read all the rest of that. And it was at the point of Isaac set their course on the 3rd lighthouse. They came to the continent of Attica, the home of the Jupiter Lighthouse. Isaac and the group were eager to catch up with Felix. But Felix's party were well ahead of them. They had already reached the lighthouse. And then in their frustration, Isaac and his friends made a foolish error. They walked right into a trap. Not one set by Felix, 2 warriors from Prox, a remote tribal village of Fire Dips, had ensnared them. The warriors from Prox had drawn everyone to their scheme to restart the lighthouses for their own reasons. The true fiends behind everything believed they could achieve their goal to finish off the heroes in one master stroke. But just as the final blow began to fall, an unexpected hero rose to save the day, the wayward son of Vale, Felix. The Proxians fled the scene. Isaac and his friends were saved. But the 3rd lighthouse had been relit. Isaac and his friends had failed again. It was then that Isaac found out that Kraden had learned about the true secrets of the lighthouses of alchemy. It was an important reason to Felix had embarked on a journey to restart the elemental lighthouses. The flat world of Wayard was heading for apocalypse. When the ancients sealed alchemy, they had cut off the world's life force. Its edges were crumbling away. Wayard was approaching its final end. Alchemy had been sealed up because people had abused its power, but the consequences were even more severe. The heroes had faced with 2 choices. They could either let the world continue to crumble away, or they could unleash the unpredictable power of alchemy and doing so revitalize the old dying world. Isaac and his friends understood the last of the cause had been serving was a disastrous one. They vowed to restart the fourth lighthouse and restore force to the alchemy to the world. So pretty much talked about I'd say about the good first 2/3 of Golden Sun: The Lost Age. So that was a good little recap there. Yeah, that was a long talk about that. But anyways, I do not want to cast grip. I do not want to cast grip. Game, do not make me do that. I'm gonna put move here. We're gonna be moving some bookcases around. Let's go ahead and move this one over. We're gonna grab this treasure chest here, because this treasure chest holds a very important item. Well, you know, we got the Assassin's Blade. Very ominous indeed. I'm going to give that... Let us give that to... Karis. I kind of want to give that to her. There we go. Alright, and actually, before I go too far, Karis, get back there. There we go. Alright, now we have Karis on our team now again. And the second thing I wanted to do is we're going to move this bookshelf over, because we have a secret passageway we're going to be revealing. And what do you know, there's a door behind here. And this leads to Belinsk's ruins, a dungeon we're not going to be coming to for a while. But it's just a one-room thing, because inside this one room is a Mercury Genie. And he doesn't give you a fight, so this is an easy Genie to miss because it's kind of hidden pretty well. But the Mercury Genie spout joined you. It's set to Tyrell. Spout, the torrential spirit is met in Belinsk. The force of Spout's watery attack leaves behind a mist that obscures the foe's vision. He's pretty cute. I like his little hairdo he has. Alright, I'm gonna give you to, let's give you to Amity. And then that'll give, Tyrell here another Fire Genie. So, there we go. We're kind of evening out everything as we speak. But yeah, we're not going to be reaching Belinsk's ruins for a while, so don't just say bye for that for right now. Yeah, that Genie is pretty easy to miss, so if you don't remember where he's at, I hope I helped. Anyways, let's go down to this house right here at the inn, because if we come downstairs and come over here to this pot, there's some money in here. Got 11 coins. I know, not much, but better than nothing, right? Better to find $1 on the ground than, you know, no dollar on the ground. Now we're gonna come all the way over here, this way. We're gonna come up to this house right here. This Genie right here, we will not get until later. And if you guys remember, I told you guys a story about missing my Genie, my first playthrough. This guy right here is like that Genie that I missed. I always remember he's here. This Genie is also the bane of my existence now, because I never forget him, because he's the one I missed on my first playthrough. But we're going to be getting him much later in the game. We can't get him right now. If we look into this box right here, there's a power bread in here. Let's go ahead and use that real quick. Right there. Okay. Let's give that to... let's give that to Karis. She could always use more health. Alright. Now the next item's down... Right, one more floor down here. And it's actually kind of an important item. In this house right here, if we go ransack this cabinet, we got a Muni Robe. Muni Robe's a equip item here. We're going to go ahead and give that to Karis, I do believe. I think she's the only one. Oh, no. You guys can wear it too, but I'm going to give it to Karis. Let's give her that. Muni Robe is really a good item. I didn't really get a chance to look at it. It renews HP. So she regains HP every turn when she wears it. So that's pretty cool. Alrighty. Now we're going to be heading up to the north part of town. This town is pretty huge. We're going to come over here. I'm going to go this way. And if we come down here, there's a barrel right here. And inside is crystal powder, you know. Selling items here. Also, it's a little puzzle right here, but we won't be able to get to that very much later. But if we talk to this guy, I do believe... I don't know, I think it's this guy, actually. He says, look at the castle! I heard they caught a Sonnen girl, but I don't know what happened to her after she went to the castle. You kind of see the castle in the distance, and you see some treasure chests on there, but we won't be able to get those for a while. Just keep in mind there, we can't actually go to the castle anyways. If you go to the front gate, they won't let you in. But if we come down here, get this. Here's some Kirin water. Kirin water. And if we come all the way over here and look in this box, there's a nut. Another nut to add to our collection. And you guys probably see it. There's another Ginny right here. There are like grand total like 3 Ginny in Belinsk. This one's actually kind of an easy one we can get right now. I'm gonna actually cast Cold Snap on this real quick. And we're gonna move this box. And then finally we're gonna move this box down to kind of make a pathway so we can get this Ginny here. And you know what's funny? All these Ginny that we find in Belinsk, there's like 3 of them in here, they're all Mercury Ginny. So, if you want to know where your Mercury Ginny are missing, you're probably in Belinsk. But there we go. We got another Ginny to add to our friend list. The Mercury Ginny Torrent has joined you, set to Karis. This spirit represents powerful currents and is found in Belinsk. Torrent's tremendous energy is contagious and makes the whole party move faster. Alright, so let's go and give Torrent. We're actually going to trade that with Reef. Now everybody has Ginny that is appropriate for them. There we go. Hey, what do you know? Alright. Now we're going to be exploring another part of Belinsk real quick. And this is a place that we're going to be coming back later in the game proper. We can explore it now, but there's really no point to it. But there's a couple items in here. And it's this house right here. The Opera House. And if we come over here and check this barrel. This barrel. I said this barrel. Or this barrel. No? Is it in this box? Yeah, it's in this box. Okay. There's a vial that heals you by 500. And if we come up to this barrel right here, there's a smoke bomb. And we can kind of see how this place is kind of structured. And here's the balcony of the Opera House. It's pretty to look at. I kind of like coming down to the Opera House because you can kind of see the little scenery right here. This game did a really good job with its the DS's 3D technology that it was trying to implement at the time. I know that the Game Boy Advance had a lot of the 3D technology with the first Golden Sun games, but this game really kind of shines it. And if we look in, actually it's actually in the next room, I'm sorry. It's over here on this chest right here. Yep, there's money, 66 coins. And then finally, if we leave the Opera House, it'll lead us to a graveyard. Like a graveyard right here. And if we check this grave right here, there's actually a dried lizard, which it sounds disgusting, but it's actually a healing item. I think we've encountered this before, but I'm not too sure. Dried lizard cures deluge, stun, and sleep. I don't really use that item very much, but it's whatever. Now this place right here, if you kind of look at this door, it says it's locked from the inside. We will not be able to come into this place until much later in the game, so don't worry about it right now. And if you come over here, you can kind of see on the very edge of that screen, that's Iolio. He's kind of trapped in a cage. He's going to be boiled at the full moon. Kind of like that. It's kind of funny. He's like, let me out! Let me out of here! But yeah, that's pretty much it in Belinsk. We had gotten all the items that I wanted to grab. I know a lot of these items are just pointless stuff, but hey, it's 100% playthrough. I'm going to look in every single barrel to know where every single item in a town is. I did that with the first 2 games. So why not do it in the 3rd game, too? Alright. Now, the last place I kind of want to visit here is the item shop. There's a couple of good items here. Mainly, there's one weapon I kind of want to get. And that's the Master Rapier. I do believe I want to get that. And give that to Tyrell here. We're going to sell his Vulcan axe here. Alright. And then finally, I do want to... No, I don't want to talk to you. I kind of want to... Well... I'm going to sell the Jerkin real quick, because I need to make room for Matthew here. Alright, let's go and buy a couple of armor here. We're going to buy Armored Shell for Matthew. Get rid of the... Yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of the Incendio. And... we're going to buy a couple of Night Shields. Because they're stronger than the Van Brace that I've got. And the stronger... hate to you can't afford that. Aww. What do you mean I can't afford it? Well, let me go sell some stuff here. I'm gonna sell that. I'm gonna sell that. I might as well go ahead and sell the nurse's cap. I don't use it. Sacred Feather, do I wanna... I might use that. Okay. Let's get rid of the Frost one. Okay. And I do believe that's it for Karis. Oh wait, I do have a Guardian Circle I can get rid of. There we go. And let's get rid of Guardian Circlet. And Composite Belt. There we go. Alright, now I have enough money. Let's buy a Night Shield. Get rid of for Tyrell's Dragon Shield and sell the Dragon Shield. Heavy Armlet. And then the final thing I kind of want to get is the Platinum Circlet for Karis here. Let's go ahead and do that. And then sell the Glittering TR. Okay. There we go. Now, I know it seems like I'm selling a lot of awesome stuff. And trust me, I know it kind of breaks my heart as an RPG player to do that. But they're always under the artifact section. You can always buy them back. And that's one thing I really actually like about this game is it does that. Let's give the Sacred Feather to Karis because she already has some in stock. What else do I kind of organize my items here? Give that to Matthew. There we go. Okay. I think we're good here item-wise. Yeah, I think we're all good now. I mean, Tyrell I can give the... There we go. Alright, now we're kind of a little organized with items here. Okay. Now, we're pretty much done in Belinsk. Now, in order to leave the village, because if you go up to the entrance, Karis will tell you, said, we still need to look for Kraden. Spoilers, he's not here. But in order to do that, we need to actually talk to the musician here. If we talk to the little chipmunk guy in the middle, here he says, hey, you got a request? If you say yes, he'll give you the option to change the music of the town. I kind of like the third option here. And you can kind of change the music a little bit. And it's really neat. I like that. But you have to talk to the bandmates at least once. And I do believe you have to talk to this lady right here. She says, have I seen an old human come into town? No, can't say I have. And I watched the front gate closely. Okay, so Kraden's not here. So we have to leave the village. So after all that running around, we still can't find Kraden in town. Yeah, and no luck on the Arangoa Prelude either. Sorry for eavesdropping, but did I just hear you asking about Arangoa Prelude? Or yes, do you know something about it? Something, quite a bit actually. We're two of the few musicians in the world who can play it. Yep. We're both members of the only band that can play it. Someday, maybe we'll do it justice. Actually setting off on travel around Morgal to hear different sounds of work on my music. My plan is to practice in some new surroundings. One day, all 6 of us will truly be ready to play it. And I think Vande said he is going on a trip as well, right? Alright, let's see who Vande is. This musician is a member of the Belinsk's popular minstrel group. He has visited many lands in search for musical inspiration. Okay, so that's who it is. Yeah, he said he wanted to hear the mountain rocks cry with his own 2 ears. We should probably stop dragging our heels and come and get ready for our trips. Come on. And off they go. And they're off. So it takes all 6 of them to play Air and Go a prelude? Yes, and half of them are going to be traveling for a while. Then I guess we can't signal Savetta yet, so no guide for now. And if we can't find Kraden in town, we should go west towards Bilibin and perhaps head him off. That's a good idea. It may just be that he's still on his way. Man, he's taking a while. We went like the weird way around here and we still got here before he did. Westward for Bilibin then. And that's pretty much that for right now. We can't do anything else in Belinsk, but now we have to head towards Bilibin, which is over to the west side of Angara here. So now we have to make the journey onto the west side. I kind of want to keep... We're going to go north here. Now there's going to be a couple monsters we're going to be running into, obviously. But there are a couple things I want to do before we head over to the next area. And that is because we have to actually run into a Ginny on the way here. And Kara's here level 21. She learned High Impact, which is a Psy-RNG move I use quite a bit, actually. Alright, got 172 coins. Okay, good. So, we want to keep going north here to the very tip-top of this islet over here. Gonna keep running into these monsters here, but that's okay. Gotta keep one-shotting a lot of these enemies here. But that's okay. That's good to be one-shotting stuff, right? There we go. The Sword of Dusk is pretty awesome. Alright. Now, at the very tip-top of this piece of land right here, there's actually Ginny hiding around here. Hopefully we'll run into it. Yep, there he is. The Venus Ginny appeared. So let's go ahead and take him on real quick. I'm going to go ahead and simply just attack the guy. He's going to cast Quick Spear. It's going to do a little bit of damage here. That's okay. Brief attacks. Okay. Hopefully one more round of attacks will simply take care of him. He's going to cast Spire. Okay, good thing he hasn't run away yet. I've only had a Ginny run away from me one time my whole time I've ever played this game in particular. Matthew grew to level 22, that's good. Amity grew to level 20, awesome. And we got a new Venus Ginny friend. Abu Abu? And there we go, he joined our little merry friend here. The Venus Ginny Gears has joined you and is set to reeve. Gears, this spirit, I'm so sorry. This spirit is inevitability, is found north of Border Town. Gears can force evil beings to turn on one another. He changed the gear of the... changed gears in the direction of battle. I know, that was kind of a forced pun there. But that's Gears there. Alright. So Gears is kind of set to reef right now. I'm going to put him on standby for right now until we get another Mercury Ginny. I'm going to cast Healing Move real quick. Okay, everybody's healed now. Now, there's one last thing we want to go to before we go to the next area. And I'm hoping we can go there before too long. Kill all these monsters here. There we go. Alright. Probably cast a Void. I mean, well, Well, I need experience. What the heck? Never mind. I just need it. There's Border Town right there, but we do not want to do that right now. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and cast a void. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I can always grind off screen. I just now realized that. What the heck? I still ran into... I guess these monsters are still considered over-leveled at this point. Cast a void, still run into monsters. That's okay. I mean, I guess in some way these monsters are still technically over-leveled for me, so that's okay. Okay, Tyrell grew to level 22. He learned Eruption. Awesome! Eruption's just a more powerful form of volcano. Alright, we need to come over here. We need to kind of hug this mountain over here. And there's going to be a cave over here. If I keep running into monsters. When I have a void up. Alright, critical move. That should take care of it. Alright. Alright, now we go inside this cave. This cave is another Border Town mine. This cave is another area where we can get a summon. So, this is kind of another one of those areas where we have to solve a puzzle. I'm gonna cast Cold Snap on this puddle. Not this puzzle, this puddle. And I'm gonna cast Move on this rock right here. And we're going to be messing around with tracks, in a way. So, keep in mind of that. For right now, we're gonna flip this switch, because there's actually a treasure chest in here. And we kind of want to get that first before we get the summon. Alright, come over here. And we're going to flip this switch to change the course of this track to go that way. And I do believe there's another... Yeah, there's another one right here. And change the course of direction for that track. The void's effect wore off. About how useless it was. Alright, let's ride this minecart. This will lead us straight to the treasure chest. Jump! Going on a minecart ride! Whee! Jump around. And that'll lead us right to the treasure chest right here. Okay. In this treasure chest is a potion, which is something we need. Now I'm going to have to ride this cart all the way back to the beginning, because we have to go and actually change that switch right there. We have to change that switch to make the minecart go the other way. But everything else can stay the same that I flipped it to anyways. I have to watch this little animation again of going around in circles again. But that's alright. You guys don't mind watching in minecart rides. You guys like Donkey Kong Country, don't you? Or Ukulele that have minecart rides? Alright, let's go ahead and flip this switch here. And then I'll change it back that way. And that'll lead us to our summon that we need to get. Alright. So let's go and jump into the cart and have ourselves a minecart ride. Jump! Press the jump button to jump over enemies. A lot of people don't like minecart sections in video games like Donkey Kong Country. I know a lot of people don't. I actually kind of really enjoy it. Those are my favorite types of those are my favorite types of mechanics in video games. I kind of like minecarts. All right, that'll lead us straight to this area right here. There's a bomb right there, and what do you do with a bomb, right? Let's cast Fireball on the bomb. Light it up and explode the wall. And there's our summon. Alright, give me that summon. All this text that I cannot read, but I have the glyph book so I can read. Matthew can now summon Ulysses. To summon Ulysses, you need the following gen on standby. 2 Mercury and 2 Mars. Alright, before we end the episode, I'm actually gonna go ahead and show it off real quick. So we need 2 Mercury and 2 Mars, right? Alright, let's go do that. We're gonna head towards our next destination for the next episode. And on the way up there, hopefully we'll run into a monster. There we go. We'll get to see Ulysses in action here. Let's go ahead and summon Ulysses. The legendary Wandering Mage. Alright, so let's go ahead and... Okay, there we go. Matthew summons Ulysses. I like this summon too, because he has giant fireballs that chomp you. Like that. They're like little chompers. Boom! And there's Ulysses. Ulysses is pretty cool, I like him, so I'm going to be using him a lot in battles and stuff like that. Alright, we're going to head over to Border Town, which is the next area that leads to Bilibin. So let's go ahead and kill these guys real quick before we head over there. Mortal Danger. We learned the critical move Mortal Danger. So Karis can actually, if I remember correctly, Mortal Danger can instant kill an enemy. If I'm correct, I can't remember if that does that or not, but I'm pretty sure it does that. Alright, let's go down here. We gotta go all the way down to Border Town, which is just down here. We're about ready to... Oh, hey, we got to run by surprise. That's okay. We'll just go ahead and knock his lights out. Mortal Danger. Yeah, there we go. His spirit has been drained. Yeah, it does do a instant kill move. Okay, Reef has regained to level 21. That's good. Always need those tasty levels. And, sure enough, that'll lead us to Border Town. This is the town that's on the border between Morgal and Bilibin. So, with that, the next episode of Golden Sun, Dark Dawn, we're going to hopefully go over to Bilibin and hopefully meet up with Kraden. So with that, I will see you guys in the next episode.